Looking for a simple, low-cost way to invest in the US stock market? Today we're comparing Fxaix and Fskax, two index funds from Fidelity that cover different slices of the market. We'll break down what each one offers and help you decide which fund matches your goal. Option number 1. Fxaix, S&P 500 Index Fund. Fxaix tracks the S&P 500, the 500 largest US companies. It focuses on big established firms with stable business models. That makes it a solid choice if you value stability and want a core fund for long-term growth. Key features: tracks 500 largest US companies, large cap, ultra low expense ratio, around 0.015%, broad exposure to top segments, tech, healthcare, finance, consumer, etc. Lower relative volatility compared to broader market. Performance and risk. Because Fxaix invests only in large mature companies, it tends to have more stable returns and less drastic swings. This makes it a reliable base for a long-term portfolio, especially if you prefer lower risk and decent growth over time. Option number 2. Fskax, Total US Market Index Fund. Fskax casts a wider net. It invests across the entire US market. It invests across the entire US stock market, large cap, mid cap, and small cap companies. That means you get exposure to big firms, but also up-and-coming mid and small companies that could grow faster. Key features: covers large, mid, and small cap US companies, the whole market, low expense ratio, though slightly higher than Fxaix, more diversification across company sizes and industries, higher growth potential over long term. Performance and risk. Because Fskax includes smaller and mid-sized companies, it tends to have higher volatility. Value can swing more, but over long periods, that extra risk can pay off with regular overall returns if those smaller companies grow and succeed. Which to choose? Pick Fxaix if you want stability and less volatility, large cap exposure only, a simple reliable core fund for a long-term portfolio. Pick Fskax if you want broad exposure to the full US market, large, mid, and small, higher long-term growth potential, willingness to accept more ups and downs in exchange for broader diversification. Thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and comment below. Would you stick with Fxaix for stability or go with Fskax for broader market exposure and growth?